Guys, today I want to talk to you about growing tomatoes in Florida. I had a friend of mine ask me today at my job. She is from Tennessee and she said she's not been able to get her tomatoes to grow here in Florida and she wanted to know how I do it. So let's dig into it. Okay, tip number one for growing tomatoes in Florida is going to be your variety selection, okay? You want a heat resistant, humidity loving tomato plant. Okay, you can read your seed packets or you can just listen to old Shell here and she will tell you. My favorite varieties for growing here in Florida are the Celebrity variety. Roma does very well. Sun Gold cherry tomatoes, any cherry tomatoes really. They have a Heat Master, Heat Wave varieties, so you want to look for those. Solar Fire. These are Belgian tomatoes. They're really originating from England, and it's cold and rainy there, but they're doing very well in my garden, so that'll be an experiment for me this year. So again, you want to select the right variety for your climate. Okay, my tip number two is planting your tomatoes in your garden. Okay, wherever they're going to go permanently, you need to do that as soon as like the third week of March rolls around. Here in Florida this year we had a couple of late frosts, so I was about 2 weeks late getting my tomatoes that I started in pots in January into my garden, and I'm going to show you the difference between one that's still in the pot and one that I've put in the garden, so you can see how important it is to get them in there early. Okay, all of my tomatoes were started at the same time, okay, from seedlings. And they're all pretty much growing along. I have a couple over here that are doing extremely well. This is a different variety. So these are coming on 2 feet, okay, about 2 feet tall. And now look at this one. This one, okay, planted at the same time, still in a pot, okay, and this is how big it is, okay? That's how big it is compared to that. And they were seeded at the very same time. So if you plant them in your garden, okay, with lots of nutrient-rich soil, they will grow faster and you will get fruit faster. Okay guys, tip number three, fertilize, okay? And I'm gonna show you how I do it. I like to use the granules. Look how old this bag is, guys, okay? I have had this fertilizer for a while and I'm still using it, okay? So there's no need to go buy a whole bunch of different stuff. This is actually Jobe's organic vegetable and tomato fertilizer. And I love it. You can actually use this on your flowers as well. It's high in potassium and phosphorus. And I just take like a little teaspoon and go around the base of the plant, okay? So they recommend that you do that like around where the leaves would fall, okay? So you would just look at your plant, see where the leaves are falling, and sprinkle around in that area, just like that, okay? And then when you water it in, that nutrient that you just put in there is gonna soak into the soil and get into the roots of your plant. You're gonna do this about every 3 to 4 weeks here in Florida. Okay, and for you guys that want to keep it simple and free, okay, we can make our own fertilizer out of other plants, okay? There's lots of plants you can use. Here I have some fertilizer tea that I made out of beet and turnip peels a few months ago, okay? And I put it in this container and I'm going to show you what it looks like. Okay, here's the fertilizer tea. It's in this thermos with a lid so I can keep it free of contaminants, and it has a little spout here so that I can apply it to my plants without splashing or dumping everywhere. But here's what it looks like. I've been using it. This thing was full, okay, and it stinks really bad, so don't say I didn't warn you. But you can see that deep purple color from those beets that is full of nutrition for your plants, and you can do that so free and so cheap, okay, and so low energy to keep your plants nice and healthy, okay? Do what you can with what you have, guys. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Okay, tip number 4, prune your tomato plants, okay? I'm not just talking about the suckers. I'm talking about pruning those branches on the lower part of the tomato plant where it has flowered. You want all of those branches off once the flowers start, and as it grows, you are going to prune unnecessary branches or excess branches off so that you can create airflow to prevent disease and to focus the energy on making that main branch nice and sturdy so that it can support all of your big tomatoes. Let's prune the dang things. Okay, we're gonna start with this guy here. Okay, all these lower branches gotta go. See ya, sucker, and this branch as well. Gotta go. Gotta go. Okay, this little guy down here, gotta go. Okay, this one too, gotta go. There you go, you're pruning, okay? There's a sucker here. We're not gonna cut him quite yet. All right, over here, same thing. Gotta go. All right, this guy here, gotta go. Those are okay. And you're just gonna do that all the way around your plants. Don't go too crazy, okay? You want your plant to be sturdy. You don't have to prune all of the branches or all of the suckers, but you just wanna keep a nice flow, okay? Like down here, this one's got a low branch. We're just gonna cut them off, okay? Cut them off. This one's growing too long. See how it's touching the ground? That can bring disease. Okay, so I'm just gonna go right here and I'm gonna cut him off, okay? Got some flowers coming there. Okay, another tip I have for you is to use a drip irrigation system, okay? You're gonna get a drip irrigation system. They're very easy to do. I'll do a video on that in the future, but you are going to install that so that you can water your plants from the bottom, okay? And that just keeps the leaves dry so that they don't get diseases and that you can grow big, beautiful tomatoes. Okay, the last tip that I have for you is to support your tomato plants. It's getting dusk here, so sorry about the poor quality of video, but you can use bamboo stakes, you can use rebar, you can use heavy sticks if you have them, you can use a string trellis, or you can use a Florida weave, and in the future I'll show you how to construct those, but support your plants, okay? As they grow, they're gonna need it. Okay, those are my top tips for growing big tomatoes in Florida. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this.